Thank you, Ernie. Good evening, everyone. 5 years ago, Michael Brown's death thrust our region's struggles with race relations into the national spotlight. Out of that tragedy sprang a movement for social justice and racial equity. Many of our region's leaders embraced that movement. Business leaders began to turn back generations of disinvestment in North County, and they started building new facilities. Nonprofits doubled down on job training and youth programs. The Ferguson Commission crafted an analytical framework to address equity and the difficult conversations that surround it. And governments around the region began to make improvements, police community relations, eliminating unfair court practices, economic mobility, and providing summer jobs for youth. So by some measures, we made some progress, but not enough, not nearly enough. For the first 5 years of trying, we've simply not done enough to tackle our region's biggest challenges. We've not done enough to address racial disparities. We've not been creative or courageous enough to find solutions. So that's what we have to do now. We have to work together to empower people to succeed. And I'm committed to doing this work, and I know that you all are too. I've sat with you here now on the council for years. I know that you share my goals, and I know you all understand that we have a lot of work to do ahead of us. Another significant event will occur this week on Friday afternoon in the federal courthouse downtown, where the court will hear arguments on what is a just and fair sentence for Steve Stinger's crimes. Crimes of contempt against county employees, against the voters he let down, and for defrauding the taxpayers. So working together, this council and my administration have made a lot of changes in how county government operates. But we can't stop there. In the coming weeks, my administration will work with you to take new steps to make sure that pay-for-play activities in St. Louis County are gone forever. So I've been asked if I'll attend Stinger's hearing on Friday. I know that St. Louis County government will be well represented, but I won't be there. You all have elected me to lead this county into the future, and I understand that that includes understanding the past, but it also requires me to not dwell on it. So while Steve Stinger is being judged in court, I will be in Ferguson participating in a conversation on St. Louis County's future. Finally, we will soon be joined by 2 new council members as the council returns to a full council of 7. I want to continue our collaborative relationships. I think I've talked to each of you once or at least twice in the past couple of weeks, and some of you more than that. And that level of communication will continue as we work together to restore trust in county government and tackle the biggest regions in the St. Louis region. That's the end of my report. Thanks.
Thank you, Sam.